Located in the commune of Dessines-Charcpoux, 10 kilometers east of central Lyon. The stadium forms part of a complex stretched over 50 hectares and featuring a training ground for oil as well as hotels and office buildings. Constructed under the project name Grand Stade OL, the finished venue consists of 3 tiers. A dream will come true for all the people of Lyon, said Lyon's mayor Gérard Collomb as club president Jean-Michel Aulas laid the foundation stone in November 2013.
Our president has been a visionary for a long time, and not only in soccer but also in the IT business. The idea for us was to be the sole owner of our stadium so that we can basically decide to do whatever we need for our business sake.
Alors, ce stade est bien sûr à la fois une des raisons du choix qui a été fait pour Lyon. C'est un stade de 60 000 places, magnifique, qui a profité de toutes les dernières avancées technologiques. C'est un stade fait pour le football, mais aussi un stade fait pour des événements culturels par la suite. Donc ce stade doit faire la meilleure place pour les joueurs, bien entendu, mais aussi pour les spectateurs.
The arena replaced the Stade de Gerland, Lyon's home since 1950 and among 7 venues for the 1984 UEFA European Championship, hosting Denmark's 5-0 group stage win against Yugoslavia and their semi-final loss on penalties to Spain. The Stade de Gerland was also a venue for the 1998 FIFA World Cup, staging Croatia's 3-0 quarter-final victory over Germany.
It's just amazing, the atmosphere there. So we were at the presidential, I used to work at the presidential lodge, and you have one view on the stadium which is just incredible. First, I used to really like this stadium because when something was happening there, all the city knew about. It was in the city, not really downtown, but you could access there really easily. And yeah, now they switch, so they have a new stadium which is of course more modern and bigger, and I think the new stadium can have 60,000 people, which is just amazing. But it's not in Lyon anymore. It's a little further, it's another city which is called Dessines, so I can't wait to experience that as well. I think I will go for like a game when I will be back to see the difference. But yeah, Gerland, I have really sweet memories from Gerland.
First thing you need to remember is that Olympique Lyonnais has been a great team in the beginning of the millennium. We've won 7 titles in a row, which is unprecedented in all Big 5 championships in Europe. And at this time, we were seeing that our previous stadium had a limited capacity and that the natural demand was way higher than the 40,000 seaters that we had in that stadium. So at this stage, we decided that it was a good idea to build a brand new one with a bigger capacity. And in the meantime, we also realized by benchmarking all the big clubs such as Real Madrid, Arsenal, Manchester United, and so on and so forth, that all of them were owning their own stadiums.
Lyon has been looking at the possibility of building a new stadium since 2007, but saw earlier proposals delayed due to local opposition and a lack of funding because of the financial crisis. The project received the final push when France got awarded Euro 2016 and Lyon got selected as a host city. Lyon received the final building permit in February 2012 and later that year started initial works. Subsequent delays, however, postponed the expected completion date from the summer of 2014 to January 2016. Parc Olympique Lyonnais officially opened on 9th January 2016 with a league match between Lyon and Troyes. Parc Olympique Lyonnais has a capacity of 59,186 seats, of which about 6,000 business seats and 105 lodges. It came at a cost of roughly 600 million euros, of which almost 190 million euros were used for improvements in infrastructure. The latter was publicly paid for, while the stadium was privately financed by the club and other investors.
The specific thing about this stadium is that not only the companies can have their boxes or their seats For the games or the events, we can have concerts and things like that. We will have Rihanna in July, but they can also have their boxes during any time of the year. We have also a police station inside the stadium. If anything very dangerous happens, the police will take over, and our security forces will just let the police work.
How are the Lyon fans? Are they aggressive or they tend to be
No,
aggressive?
no. They're under control. They're very nice with us because we have one person dedicated to the supporter relation within the club.
Okay.
So we always work together and we negotiate a lot with them, and it's quite easy here in Lyon.
Okay.
We had two main partners in this high-tech concept. We have Orange, one of our mobile phone, and we have Microsoft, who helped us design our own application here in Parc. You can have your ticket, your football ticket or your concert ticket on your mobile, and then enter the stadium with just showing your mobile. Then you can go to your seat, and then you can order whatever you want, food and beverage, and you can go, the application will tell you which selling point is the closest to your seat, and you can go and pick it up there. The idea was to have the light come in anywhere in the stadium, so you can enjoy the show in the stadium, but you can always be linked to the outside because we have very big windows, and you can see what happens outside. You're always linked to the outside with the Wi-Fi and with the big windows letting the light come in. The roof, all the metallic part of the roof is the weight of the Eiffel Tower. So it's about 1,500 tons. It's a lot. And it's all held from the outside with pillars all around the stadium, keeping the roof up. And for the concrete that was used for the building, it's the equivalent of the consummation, the use of the city of Lyon for a year. It's
1 year of concrete.
Yeah, 1 year.
The city of Lyon would use has been used here.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
In a few months to build the stadium. Grass is a hybrid grass, a natural grass on artificial ground, and it was grown not very far from here, and then all grown on put on the pitch.
Okay.
Players are happy with this kind of grass because it's better than all synthetic grass,
Yes,
which is
okay.
very, very harsh. So the architect is a British architect. His name is Populous, and they conceived the stadium as a way very similar to Wembley and to Emirates Stadium, which are others stadium that they built in England. And it's typical of the British architecture, with seats very close to the pitch, and wherever you are in the stadium, you can see perfectly on the pitch. You can see the show and enjoy the show.